I used to wish I had started drawing when I was younger. I wish I could create amazing pieces of art, but I kept thinking, am I too old to learn now? Have I just chosen my engineering path and art is not a thing for me anymore? But I decided to give it a shot. But I'm really glad I was wrong. Or at least I'm trying to prove to myself that I was wrong and I can learn art. And I want you to know that it's never too late for you either. Somewhere along the line, we started believing that learning something new, especially something creative like drawing or art, is only for when you're young. We hear this kid is talented, this kid is a natural artist, this kid is very creative, and over time we begin to believe that unless we show talent early on, we miss our chance and there is no hope for us at all. We start to think that our skills and potential are just set in stone by the time we're adults, that if we didn't start young, then it is too late now. I used to believe that too. I was about 31 or 32 when I thought maybe I want to try digital art. Maybe it'll be fun, it's something that I can do for fun and learn. I really didn't have a plan. I wasn't just chasing a career, I just wanted to try it for fun because I always really wanted to create something and be creative and draw. But I really believe that I'll be limited because of my age and because of what I am and because I just wasn't naturally talented. Then I just started watching YouTube and following a couple of tutorials, and I made something that I never imagined I could create. It wasn't something crazy, it wasn't something amazing, but it was something very different than what I believe I was limited to. And that moment just changed everything for me. I started thinking, can I actually learn to draw? Does talent matter? Am I really too old? So I began my journey to find out. And I realized something fast. You don't need to be born with a talent. Talent is very limited. You just need to learn the right thing. Drawing isn't just about copying lines or mimicking someone else's work. That's not how we learn art. It's about understanding how art works and understanding the fundamentals. So start to think, why do we think that we're too old to learn art? In reality, it's not that people have tried to learn art and didn't succeed, but the truth is I think we use I'm too old as an excuse not to try, as an excuse not to put in the time. Learning art takes time. It really needs consistency. You'll draw hundreds of boxes and lines before you start learning, before things really click and understand how you can think in 3D form. Who really wants to spend all this time drawing boxes when you have this great goal of creating amazing character design and amazing illustration? So it is always easier to just say, I don't have the talent, I missed my chance, I'm too old, I can't learn to draw. And a lot of times we also say, I'm way too busy. I'm busy more than anyone else and I can't draw. But the reality is we're all busy. When we're in school, we think that that's the busiest time of our life. We're studying, we're trying to prepare for midterms and finals, so we think we're busy. Then we get a job and we say, oh, I'm busy with my work. I really don't have time. I had time before. Then we have a family, we have responsibility, and life just goes on and it doesn't slow down. And we always think that we are the busiest people on earth. But reality is that the perfect time doesn't come. You can't just wait for that perfect moment to start drawing. But what we need to do is try and find a few hours a week to just spend time and be consistent with drawing. These small little time that we put, even if it is just half an hour a day or 5 hours a week spread out among the week, they just add up. Learning art isn't just about mastering art in 30 days. We see all these videos, how I learned to draw in 100 days, 30 days, all of that stuff. And we think that that is the reality. We think that we're supposed to master art and master drawing in just a very short time. But that's not how it works. Art is a marathon. We need to be really patient with ourselves, and we really need to know that it does take time. So the best thing to do is to try and enjoy the process. There are no deadline, there's no age limit, and there's definitely no reason to wait for the perfect time to draw. I know that I'm not the best artist out there, and I still have so much to learn, but I started in my 30s, and I've seen so much progress along the line. I do have a full-time job, I have a family, I have a kid, and life is just busy, but I try and put in some time and dedicated to draw and learn and practice. And most importantly, I just try and have fun with it. Art is supposed to be fun, and that is what matters the most. Creating amazing pieces is true that is important, but having fun along the way is also important. Because when fun goes away and we start stressing about improving and I need to just learn and improve, it's very easy to burn out and it is very easy to quit. So no matter what your age is, if art brings you joy, then just start. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for people to, encourage you. Don't look for external validation. Just start and just do it. And if I was able to go from drawing and painting things like this to things that look like this in just a short few years, by just spending a few hours a week, then I think you can too. You just need to learn to figure out what to study and how to improve. And if you don't know where to begin and what to practice, I made this video that will help you take the first steps.